Hello everyone and welcome to another eBay collection opening on the channel. Today we have something a little different. We're going to do a versus battle between these two packages. So one of these packages, I believe this one, holds a Magic collection, and one of these, this one I believe, holds a Pokemon collection. They were almost the same price. Like, I think there's like a $30 difference. I'll put it on the screen right here. So very, very close in price, and we're going to see which one we're going to end up getting more value out of, so we can compare, maybe what's better to purchase, Pokemon versus Magic the Gathering when running your TCGPlayer store. So let's go ahead and pop these open and see what we got. We're going to fast forward the video here. All right, so we got, this is our Magic collection, and then this is our Pokemon. So like I said, both of these right around $700, $750. I don't remember the exact prices. I know it's around there. Let's start with the Pokemon. Let's go Pokemon first, because it looks like we got more of it, and then we'll go into the Magic. So let's start with the little box here, and we'll see what exactly we're working with. So what are the big hits here? There's a Charizard, a couple Charizards actually. Looks like this might just be the bulk box. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, just a bunch of Sun and Moon era. So, okay, some X and Y stuff. 25 cents adds up when we're talking about 225-cent cards. That's $50, but it looks like this might just be a bunch of bulk. So we can kind of fast forward here. Anything cool in here at all? Doesn't really look like it. Looks like a bunch of bulk. So that was our bulk box. I think everything special is probably going to be in the binder and maybe this long box here, but we'll see. Some evolutions, more Sun and Moon, more evolutions, an Eevee. Oh, that Togepi I think is like 50 cents. Nice. So that was bulk. Just go ahead and put that to the side. Might be like $10 worth of bulk. Let's see what's in here. We're gonna save the binder for last. Ooh, we see some shiny stuff. Okay. Blood Moon Ursaluna EX, Miraidon EX, some reverse hollows, more hollows. Still nothing that special yet. I think everything fancy is really going to be in the binder, but let's see if we can't find a little bit like this. This might be like 50 cents, so reverse hollow Gengar. Let's see if we can't find a little bit of value here before we move into the big hitters that justify the box. Okay, some Vs. The Dodrio V. I actually like that Dodrio V. A Moltres, that might be like 50 cents. That Damage Melton, okay. Damage Bolton. Lightly played, sorry. I forget, it's either Nearman or lightly played. XD. Let's see, more hollows, nothing special here. Let's just fast forward this if we don't find anything good in the next... Well, I say that and then we see a Vaporeon. Cosmos Hollow Vaporeon as well. I don't know how much that's worth. But like I said, if we don't find anything like kind of interesting, we might just have... Actually, I think this might be a little interesting. Same with this. That might be worth a couple dollars there. Radiant Collection bulk. I mean, I think these are a little pricey. Nothing like super serious, but a little bit of value there. Some more Rosola, an Alpha card. Or is that Omega for the bulk toy? Some older era, XY era. Some early Sun and Moon bulk. Someone's calling me. It's spam. We're going to mute that. Let's see. Okay, a Radiant Collection Pikachu. How much does that go for? Same with this Magikarp. Those might be a couple dollars each right there. Evolutions. More evolutions. That Snorlax might be worth... Actual vintage to round that out there. We're actually really happy with that bulk box. That's probably like a solid $200 of bulk value. Let's move everything over and get into the actual binder, where the cool stuff is, where the Charizards are. Come on, don't damage the cards, Andrew. Come on. I'm gonna make me sick. Treat the cardboard with respect. Yep. All right, the binder. Fancy stuff in here. I know that for a fact. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, it's upside down. It's upside down. Let's go ahead and... All right, let's have some fun. Oh, you just open up to that front page and you suddenly see why this was a $700 collection. Oh my goodness, look at that. We have base set, XY Evolutions, and Celebrations. Let's start with the base set. Actual true base set Charizard. Let me grab a sleeve. Let's not mess around here. Straight into the sleeve you go. Bad binder behavior. It wasn't a sleeve. Well, I have a top loader, but where's my sleeves? Where's my sleeve box? Bruh. 1 second. Just pull out a fresh pack. We have infinite sleeves here. Oh, my sleeve box is right there. I'm just blind. Let's go ahead and immediately sleeve you up. And let's look at you condition-wise very much more closely. Sleeve and top loader first. Let's not mess around with a $500 card. Potentially $500, depending on condition. So, it is not bad. Oh, there's a hair in that top loader. That's a dirty top loader, actually. Wait. Come on back out. Sorry about that. One more time. Let's get you a nice clean top loader. Fresh top loader. We see some dirt on here, but as always, we will polish it up and try and get that dirt out, up the conditioning a little bit. Let's zoom in maybe. But other than, I mean, there's some edge wear here at the top. This dirt will most likely come out, I would hope. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and I'll let you guys know. But I mean, no significant hollow scratching from what I can see. That's really good. No significant dents or anything, which is great. Some edge wear on the back here. I mean, this definitely is not getting a near mint. It's getting a light play at best if the dirt comes out, which I hope it will. But I mean, a light play Charizard is $350. Like, we're still, that's half the value of the, or half the purchasing price of the collection right here in this one card. And this is like, what, the 5th Charizard we've opened up on the channel. I just can't seem to stop getting base set Charizards. I'm suffering from success. Let's go ahead and get both the other Charizards out here. More money, more money. Again, let's go with sleeves for these expensive cards. Let's just go ahead and put them right in sleeves. Celebrations Charizard, I think. How much does Celebrations Charizard go for? $50, give or take, I think. I'm not exactly sure. And I know Evolutions is right in around $60. So that was what, almost $500 worth of Charizards right there in those 3 cards against our $750 purchasing price. Gotta love it. And then we have more and more fancy stuff to back it up. Suicune promo from Heart Gold, So Silver. Some edge wear here, but nothing, no dents or bends or anything. Just some edge wear here at the top where it wasn't kept in the binder properly. Gotta put sleeves on them. Put them in sleeves and then put them in the binder, and that won't happen. And you'll get much more beautiful cards for your collection down the line. You'll be very happy with yourself when you do. And then we got, let's go ahead and get you out. Cracked Ice Hollow Blastoise. So this isn't the regular Hollow. This is the deck exclusive with the Cracked Ice finish. Or maybe it was sold in a blister pack. I have no idea. But that's pretty. I don't know what this card's worth. I would guess $12. Show me $12 or more. And then the Dark Dragonite, I do know that's around $15. And I mean, there's a little bit of whitening right here on the edge. Those come in focus, yep. But other than that, it's in great condition. I think this would still sneak a near mint on TCGPlayer. So very happy with that. We're just going to slow roll all these expensive cards. Love going through binders. I don't think every page is going to be this good, but not bad. Garchomp Giratina GX, what is this, a $50 promo? Everything from Sun and Moon. I blame Short Pocket Monsters and Ash Ketchum for opening Sun and Moon and driving the prices up. Everyone wants Sun and Moon right now. And I'm not going to complain because I just got a Sun and Moon promo that I think is like $50. And then this is a beautiful card. This might be the card we're keeping for the personal collection at the end of the video. We always keep one card for the personal collection. Sylveon EX. That is a beautiful Sylveon. Absolutely beautiful. A little bit of edge wear at the top. But again, I still think this will qualify for a near mint with those 2 little top flecks. I mean, everything else seems to be perfect condition. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. I think that card's been going up like crazy too, even though it's like not even the full art version. And then we have this classic Giratina promo from XY. Or is this, oh, this is Black White. It's even older. Gen 5. Gen 5 is halfway through Pokemon's lifespan, by the way. Do you feel old yet? That was the last gen I was playing as a kid before I kind of aged out of Pokemon for a while, before turning it into a business. We have another great page here. Let's not just do sleeve through everything. Let's go through a little bit faster because we still got a lot to go through. Blank's Pikachu, the original. Oh no, it is the Celebrations. Never mind, it's the Celebrations. Same with the Mew EX. It's the Celebrations version, and then the Mew EX XY promo. That's a beautiful card, and it's in the back edgeware. Ooh, definitely not near mint, but I mean, no dents or scratches or anything, and the front looks great. I feel like as long as we take good photos, we can say that's light play. Bunch of secret rares here. I think these are underrated. I think these are beautiful cards. And then we have some more X and Y stuff, some GXs, the tag team GXs, the Dedenne art, and the Sylveon GX full art. Absolutely beautiful. Again, $750 purchasing price. We really need to get about $1,500 worth of value to make this worth it. We got the Decidueye GX, the Caesar GX, the Pokemon Fan Club Full Art from Flashfire. Bunch of the shinies, the baby shinies from the Hidden Fates set. Very, very nice. Love to see it. Or is this? No, this isn't Hidden Fates. What is it? Were there shinies in like regular sets? Like this is Celestial Storm. I did not know that. Interesting. We got the Beast Energy and the shiny type Null, the Mlamar. All shinies, very nice. Each of those worth what, $2 and $3 each. Bunch of break cards and promos. The Xerneas from Forbidden Light, the Rayquaza EX. I love these cards. These are so, I mean, I hate them because, as I always say, the Gen 6, this looks like a fake card, and I will never let it go. It looks so fake on the front, and then you look at the back, and the back looks very real, and you realize it's a real card, and it's just the hollowing from Gen 6 was terrible for these cards because they didn't add the texture yet. But still, they're real and they're valuable, and I love them. And I really like these. I think the classic reverse hollows where it's just shiny reverse hollow on a regular card looks great. This Gengar looks great. It's the non-hollow version. That sucks. If it was the hollow version, we'd be looking very, very good. Some more reverse hollows. I think a $2.50 Haunter from Triumphant there. Ooh. Some reverse hollows from old school reverse hollows. Crystal Guardians, Holon Phantoms, some non-hollow rares. We got another reverse hollow with that Delta Species Starmie. Very, very happy to see. Looks great. I like this Hitmonlee artwork too. Looks like something out of a comic book. We got some Topps cards. Any hollow top cards? No. But we also got some vintage here. Like that Brock Golem, that's the rare version. I think that's like an $8 card in near mint, which it obviously is not. But that's still okay. And we got some vintage. We got the Sabrina non-hollow. I actually just picked up a second copy of that in another lot. So, I guess technically this would be our second copy. Just some vintage. Anything cool here? Just some more vintage. Brock Sandslash, Diglett, the Diglett Thumbs. A dented Dratini. Can you see that? That's got a crease in it that is moderately played at best. And that's it. The rest of the card's perfect. Ooh, some first edition. Okay, I like to see that. First edition is a solid multiplier on vintage Pokemon. This entire page is first edition. So that's a solid, probably like $20 in value right there. Ooh, and some, I like this Gengar. This Radiant Collection Gengar. So we got some evolutions, both hollow and non-hollow versions. We got the Mewtwo, we got the Chandelure from Steam Siege, and then we got this hollow Gengar here. I wonder how much this is. It's probably on the screen right now. And then we got the Meowstic and the Yveltal. Just some more bulk. I love this Rapidash artwork. Again, like these old school, not reverse hollows. They're not old school, but they're older. Oh, some more Detective Pikachu stuff. So we got the actual Detective Pikachu. We got the Magikarp, Slaking. That Slaking looks good. That 3D Slaking looks good. The Bulba, the Charizard, the Arcanine. The Arcanine's a little damaged. It's okay. The Mewtwo, the Machamp, the Lucole, like the whole set there. Not the whole set, but still. Oh, and then we got even some older Pikachus and Raichus. A couple dollars worth of value here. This page is, honestly, this page is probably like $15. The Reverse Hollow Dustox Alpha. That Shift Tree artwork is sick. Reverse Hollow Baltoy, the Tepig from, that's Radiant Collection. What was the thing I was calling that? That's beautiful. Umbreon. That is a beautiful black and white promo that is damaged in the corner there. And it's got some significant edge wear on the back and top too. But you know what? Still a beautiful card. People like Umbreon right now. I think it's overhyped a little bit. Like, I do not think Umbreon should be a $1,500, $2,000 card, whatever it's up to by the time this video comes out. But hey, people like the edgy evolution. Who am I to stop them when I can get one in stock? We got some reverse hollow aluminum Raichus. I think this Comfy is like $5 randomly. I remember selling it before for around that. Just some Sun and Moon Era hollows and reverse hollows. This Mimikyu reverse hollow is probably a little. Honestly, a lot of these are like legendaries. This whole page probably is worth a little bit. I know this Mimikyu is probably worth a little bit. Mimikyu is so popular. Even this regular reverse hollow is probably a little bit. Especially with how expensive Sun and Moon sets are getting. It's harder and harder to get your hands on any of these. I honestly might just sit on these for a little bit, not even sell them, because I think Sun and Moon prices are going to keep going up. You gotta be able to track the market a little bit, and you gotta understand the incentives for why certain things go up or down. Like Vintage is a little down right now. I've definitely noticed. I'm keeping my prices. I'm holding my prices because I know it's going to go back up. But I think that the market is really shifting towards Sun and Moon Era right now, so you should be looking to pick that up if you're trying to get more stock. These EV promos are really pretty. I like these. Some more regular Vs, and then the final page of the binder, and the rest of this collection. Just some regular hollows, a non-hollow Charizard, Radiant Zarina. Nothing super special. Maybe like $6 in value on that page. So that's the Pokemon half of this. Again, this is a battle video. We're going to see which collection's worth more, the Pokemon or the Magic collection. And we will scale based on that $30 price difference. This is about as close as I could get two collections to being the same price. It's kind of hard to control for me, considering I'm buying off eBay, but we got close. And I've been wanting to open more Magic on the channel. We've only done one Magic opening. Even though I bring in a ton of Magic, there just hasn't really been something worth opening until this one right here. Oh my gosh, look at the dirt on that tape. That is disgusting. As long as it's not on the cards. So let's get into the Magic half of this video. So all the Pokemon people, just skip to the end. I know you guys, you don't care. You just want to see Pokemon, which is fine. I respect you and I love you. I love Pokemon too. But also, Magic's a big game, and it makes a lot of money for me. So we open Magic on this channel as well. And I want to do a Lorcana video too, because oh my god, I got this amazing Lorcana collection. And I didn't open it on the channel. I should have, because it was a great collection to purchase. I was really happy with it. Tons of cool enchanted and ultra or legendary cards. Cold foils in there too. Looked great. Come on. I guess I need to cut the tape more. I'm trying to not cut myself. That'll probably do it. Yep. All right, so we got one fat box of Magic. So let's see if we can match our value from the Pokemon here. What are we hoping to see? Mythics and rares, duh. Or maybe some full art Faithless Lootings. You know, I think that card's worth a little bit. I believe, if I remember correctly, he made the claim that at the time of uploading, every card was $1 or more. And obviously a fat box O holds just over 500 cards. So we should have just over 500 cards here. Like Nature's Claim, I think, is $2. So, I mean, you do, let's say we're averaging $2 a card. You know, I think that might be fair here, assuming everything, like Planar Bridge is like what, $6, $7? Let's say we're averaging $2 a card here. On the low end, it might be more. Like, this is a beautiful card, Bloodforge Battle Axe. Soul Ring Classic. 2 times 500 cards, we're looking at $1,000 worth of value, which is not good enough actually. We need to be looking for more like oh, that's a hollow Soul Ring. I wonder how much a hollow Soul Ring goes for. I have no idea on that. Same with this Nature's Claim. Ooh, and this Monstrous Rage. So yeah, we're definitely seeing some value here. These are some good cards, commons and uncommons, but still. Like, these are of foil Urza. These are good cards. Foil Swiftfoot Boots, Retro Frame. Ooh, a vintage Sky Shroud Claim. These are pretty good. A Mythic in here, a Foil Bard class. I wonder how much value, like, again, we bought this for, I think this is was the one that was a bit more expensive. I believe the Pokemon collection was $750. This came out to being about $780. So if we want to double our money, we got to be looking to get about $1,600 worth here. Because again, we lose 25% of any value off the top to website and shipping fees. So if it's $1,600 worth of value, that means we're going to profit $1,200 minus the purchasing cost of $780. And then we're looking at a foil brainstorm. We're looking at about a $450 profit, assuming that's right. Ooh, schematic retro frame foil swift boots. What is that? $4. I like it. I honestly love collections like this more than I love high ticket collections, because these just sell so fast, so consistently. And a lot of these, you know, $4 cards, foil Shiv and Reef, people are going to be paying for shipping on this because they're just going to buy the one card they want, and they're not going to go out of their way to get $5 for free shipping. So you end up making a lot more money off that. Oh, so many foils. All those Relic of Legends were foils. Underground River. Not in foil. Borderless Shiv and Reef. Yeah, so far, I recognize these cards. I'm pretty sure the guy was telling the truth when he said pretty much everything here was worth at least $1. That's what the claim was. That being said, I only got to see 6 cards. The 6 cards he did show were like $10 each. But that's probably why I got this for as cheap as I did. It's because people only see 6 cards and they're not, well, like, I don't want to risk my money here. But I see that, I'm like, I'm all in. I trust this guy. I'm going to trust this guy. Like Ancient Den, $2 card. I'm going to trust this guy when he says everything in here is worth minimum $1. And I want to trust him when it's a full fat pack and we can make our money back. And so far, like Deadly Dispute, I think that's sitting just under $1 right now. I mean, which is fine. You know, maybe it was $1 when he uploaded initially. So I can't say he was lying with that one. Haunted of Night's Reach, $1.25 each. I think about the same with Vorpal Sword, same with Night's Whisper. So yeah, we're getting a lot of $1.25, $1.50 cards. Foil Gone Gate. All right, let's see. Oh, I love this Gigantha. If only it wasn't banned, it would be worth so much money, but it's banned. Why do they ban the fun cards that make me money? Oh, all these foils. Oh, the Rancor, it's $1 right there. 2 Souls of the Harvest. Ooh, Borderless Counterspell. I love this Counterspell art. Honestly, I want to add more magic to the binder. So I don't want to add another Pokemon card for this. Even though the Sylveon's worth significantly more and is objectively prettier, I want to get another magic card in there. I want to put that Counterspell off to the side. So far, that's the card I want in my personal. I like that Counterspell artwork. Let's keep going here. Ooh, Borderless Darksteel Mutation. $3? Same with Stormkill Artist, probably. Oh, wait, this card's sick. Ah, the anime art. I remember when they released that. Ooh, foil Nisa. So these are the these cards coming up were the cards that were showing in the listing. You have the foil Nisa, the Chalice of the Void Borderless, the Sylvan Library. That one wasn't there. Ooh, wait, this wasn't showing, but this card's sick. Relentless Rats, foil, Secret Lair. What is this, $10? Show me $10 on that. This is some good stuff, dude. And again, this is the kind of stuff that sells fast. This was showing the Aether. Oh, 2 Aether Flux Reservoirs. $12, $15 each. I like the schematic much more than I like the regular artwork. Avacyn is what, 25? Platinum. Oh, wait. Okay, actually, that's the one. That's the one right there. There's a copy paste meme. That's so funny. Anyone who doesn't know, just look up the Platinum Angel copy paste meme. I want to keep the classic artwork. It's so funny. It's the funniest thing I've ever read. The guy who, the 10-year-old who just broke every rule and won the game because he had Platinum Angel on the field. Oh, also, this is one of my favorite cards in the game. Approach of the Second Sun. This is the best win con in the game. Alternate win con. I love that card. Oh, that's a $9 card right there. The Borderless Soul Ring. Beautiful Soul Ring. Umezawa's Jite, $8. We are seeing some serious value here. I don't know exactly what this is going to add up to, but a lot of these are $10. And aren't Command Beacons still $10 each? Maze of Ith is like what, 5, 6? This adds up very. Plaza of Heroes and foil, $8, give or take. Non-foil is probably like 6. We're really looking at some solid value here. Okay, let's see. Profane Tutor. I love the Profane Tutor artwork. And I love the Borderless. See, Pokemon has some great artwork, but I feel like Magic also just has some absolutely amazing, beautiful artwork. That's a cool Karuga. I have no idea what that's worth, but that's a cool Karuga. I think that's a special foil. What is that called? A halo foil? Can you see that? Okay, this is a pretty sick little Magic collection right here. It's not as much as the Pokemon collection, but it's more concentrated. I don't know why the Brotherhood's in gets a top loader, but it does. I'm pretty sure this is like one of the lesser value things we've seen going through this box. We got a little bit more. Let's see. Questing Druid, Repay in Kind, Copperline Gorge. I've never seen this card, and it is beautiful. That is a beautiful card. So I just love lands, honestly. Borderless lands. Borderless cards are, to me, the prettiest frame for Magic. You get some really pretty stuff. Yeah, just more and more like $1 cards. Like a foil counterspell, what is that, $2, I would guess? Like just double the price of a regular counterspell. Borderless Vanderblast. Oh, another anime card. This is again, borderless artworks are the prettiest. And that is a pretty card. Sapphire Medallion, borderless. Again, dude, oh, so beautiful. Honestly, I just get these just to look at them before I sell them. They're beautiful. Oh yeah, this is a special foil Lutri. I think these are halo foils. Can you see that? See, I think that other one was a special foil as well. It looks so cool. And again, if it wasn't banned, it'd be worth so much money. Unbanned companions, please, so I can just sell them all. I legit just want to sit on all companions until they eventually get unbanned and there's a wave of hype and everyone buys them up and I just make a ton of money. Oh, these are so beautiful. These are beautiful cards. These borderless. Oh, another vintage card. Not just cool. I think it's a $5 card. Foil Thought Render. What, $2? Another Nisa. A Staff of Dom. This is probably my favorite Dark Ritual artwork. I think that's so cool, especially with the Phyrexian in it. Oh, High Market. Isn't this like an $8 card? A lot of value in here, man. A lot of value. I hope they're not all fake. These aren't fake. They don't look fake at the very least. I'll check, but I doubt these are fake. Retro Frame Counterspell. Show me $1.50 for a Retro Frame Counterspell. Spear of Safety. I have 1 million of them. Phyrexian Arena is, I think it's gone down a lot. It was like $6. I think it's down to like $3 or something. Maybe it went back up since the last time I checked. Love the Unfinity lands. Those are expensive for a reason. It's because they're the best basic lands they've ever released. Or is it the Japanese lands from Kamikawa? It's one or the other. This is a really good collection, by the way. I'm kind of just like talking, like not really like going into details about like why collections like this are great. Again, collections like this are great is because I'd always rather have 2 $4 cards than 1 $8 card, because there's a chance the 2 $4 cards sell with shipping. You'd much rather have 2 $4 cards and instead of 1 $8 card, and the chance of banking on not free shipping. And you just apply that logic outwards. This, I can tell you right now, I know I'm getting my money back on this Magic lot. And I know I'm getting my money back on the Pokemon lot too with those 3 Charizards. But let's see who wins. I think I got 2 amazing deals here. I'll be right back tallying everything up. But I'm pretty sure it honestly might be neck and neck. The Magic's a little more quality over quantity. I mean, the highest value cards are by far the Charizards. Out of anything we looked at today, the big ticket items are the Charizards. But you know, when the consistency of this Magic lot, I think it's going to give it a run for its money. So I'm going to tally everything up. I'll probably be back tomorrow. For you, it's going to be right now. And we are back. And this was not planned. Total coincidence. These 2 lots had almost the exact same value across the 2 of them. I believe it came out to being like $13.89 for one and $13.85 for the other. Like super, very, very similar. Which just goes to, you know, just goes to show the difference, I think. Because, you know, the Pokemon lot, super dependent on the high value stuff at on the top end, very top heavy lot. Like, you know, there's $200 plus cards and then tons of things in between the $50 to $100 range. And then, you know, $20 to $50 range that gives the lot its value. And then pretty much everything else is 25 cents versus the Magic lot, which is all about consistency. You know, pretty much everything was, in fact, you know, $1 or more, with very few exceptions. You know, a lot of like 99 centers, but I'm going to count that as $1. And it adds up to being, you know, despite the fact that the highest value card in the Magic lot was $40. It was the Avacyn. And the highest value card in the Pokemon lot is this $350 Charizard. It just goes to show the importance of consistency when you're buying a lot. You know, you'd rather have, at the end of the day, you'd rather have 500 $1 cards versus one $350 card. Like that's just how the math works out. You know, I'd much rather, if someone came up to me and offered me base set Blastoise or 200 counter spells, I would take the 200 counter spells, because at the end of the day, those 200 counter spells are going to sell for more. But that being said, you know, let's go over everything that was worth over $10. I have them right here. So we'll go do the Pokemon first. We have the Suicune, the Blastoise, Cracked Ice Hollow, the Gengar. These two Espers, I'm very sure. Where's the other one? I am so confused as to why this random common from is this the Generations collection? It's the subset of Generations. This random common in it is $22 each. So this is what? It's not a holo or anything. It's just a random common, $22. Okay. The Dark Dragonite non-holo, the Umbreon, even in this moderately played form, you know, we're looking at over $30, which is great. The Birthday Pikachu, the Baby Trio, the Sylveon GX, the Sylveon EX, beautiful card, love this card. The Mew EX, Light Play, the Mew VMAX Secret, the Giratina promo, the Garchomp and Giratina GX, the Dedenne Art, and then, of course, the 3 Charizards, which are literally, this is, you know, $350 light play condition. We were able to get all that dirt off. We're very, very happy. Sorry about the lighting. It's dark out right now. The Celebrations and then the XY Evolutions, which were both near mint, which they tend to be. You know, those 3 cards, you know, that's a third of the entire lot's value right there. Again, just showing how top heavy it is. Versus the Magic lot, which most of these are really just barely over the $10 mark. Like the Zur, $10.02. Chalice is a little more. Diata, like $12. The Aether Fluxes were both like $12. This is the most expensive card. The Avacyn, Angel of Hope, just under $40. And again, top card of the Pokemon lot is a $350 base set Charizard versus a $40 Avacyn. And the 2 lots are the same value. Consistency, guys. That's what you need to be looking for when you're buying, because you know these are less cards too. There's just over 400 cards in the Magic lot versus over 500 cards in the Pokemon lot. So this is going to sell faster, too. And yes, we did pay a little more for the Magic lot. We paid up like $30 more across the board. I think the overall profit both of them combined is like $550-ish. With like just over 250 of that coming from the Magic and just under 300 of that coming from the Pokemon. But so it's like a 33% return overall across the 2 lots. Not bad. Not what we're really shooting for. We really want to see like a 50% return, but I'll take it. The Aggravated Assault, the Sylvan Library, which I believe was the second most expensive card in the lot. Broken card, Tribute to the World Tree, 2 Azuzas. This is probably the most beautiful card that I liked the most out of this Magic lot, was this Relentless Rats Secret Lair foil. Love that card. And then the Veto. So this is the entire over $10 for the Magic. And again, most of these are literally $10 on the mark versus all this Pokemon with, you know, $300 plus cards, multiple $50 plus cards, $30 plus cards. And yet they're still practically the exact same value just because of the value of consistency, which is really what I want to preach in this video. So who wins? I guess technically the Pokemon does win because it had the lower buy-in price of $30. But, you know, if you were to ask me which one I would rather have, I mean, the Magic's going to sell faster. It's going to sell consistently. And a lot of these they're going to have shipping paid for them because they're under the $5 mark. Versus most of these, from my experience, whenever there's a bulk a Pokemon like this, someone's going to buy 10 of these to hit the $5 mark and not pay shipping, which sucks. It feels terrible because you have to spend 5 to 10 minutes finding all of these in the order, and then you only make like $3 because shipping isn't paid for. You lose a ton of value there. So honestly, I'm probably taking the Magic here, even though it's slightly worth less. If I were to buy these again, I mean, I know the Charizard's cool and everything. Who doesn't love a base set Charizard? But I mean, consistency. You can only be top heavy so much. That being said, which card gets added to our personal collection? We are taking the Platinum Angel. That's why I left it on top here. I just love the copy pasta with this card of the kid who refused to lose the game. So funny. Literally one of my favorite trading card game memes. So that's the one that's going in the personal binder. The binder's over there. I'll add it after. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope we learned a valuable lesson on consistency. I think I might run this back again. I might run this experiment again where I try and get a similar Pokemon and Magic lot, and we're going to see what we can do in round 2 maybe, because this is basically a tie. Like a $30 difference is not enough to sway me there. So maybe we'll do round 2 later. All right. And if you guys want to pick up any of these singles, Swampside Cards at TCGPlayer. The Magic's already been uploaded, and the Pokemon's right behind it. So thank you guys, and see you in the next video. Like and subscribe. Peace.